Hi, I'm Corey Fawcett. I'm president of Feminist discussion group. My club hosted Vote Up's women's issues discussion panel tonight. We had three panelists: Dr. Jeffrey Gautier of the philosophy department, Vincie Patterson of campus ministry, and Becca Chavez, a student who recently won the Molly Hightower scholarship, which is pretty cool. Each of the panelists talked about women's issues today and kind of how they pertain to the election. They talked about policies that will change or stay the same depending on who's elected. And then we had a pretty interesting Q&A from the audience. And now we're doing small discussion groups. It's been an interesting night. I think that we definitely spread voters' awareness so that UP students can make a more informed vote on November 6th.
It's our job to be aware of what those issues are and who those invisible, voiceless are. And as a woman, and being involved in women's spirituality over the years, we often are the ones that see a web of interconnectedness.
I want to talk a little bit more about cuts to services to the poor, because that's something that doesn't get talked a lot about. And it is something that disproportionately affects women. I said the poverty rate is very high. The poverty rate in this country, that 46 million people, the majority of them are women. And in fact, the majority of them are people who are in poverty are not only women, but typically people of color. And this is one of the issues, of course, that complicates talking about women's issues. That is that women are not a monolithic group. Women are varied according to race, varied according to class, varied according to various kinds of other differences.
I'm not trying to say that abortion is good, or that it's bad, or that it's positive, or that it's negative. I'm trying to say it's an issue, it's a women's issue, it's an issue that you should think about and to try and educate yourself more about, because yes, with Obama, with his choices, like, it'll still be legal, and there might be more women who come to these retreats. There'll be more women like the women that I met 2 weekends ago, with all this pain and with all this shame. And then also with Romney's plan of making it illegal.
I was worried that it would be a little bit like polarizing the issues, but I think there were some really great points made, and pushing people to think critically and that their vote really counts. So I think it was a really good event.